folks. Yeah, I gotta say, I actually enjoyed this one in terms of most horror movies that come out nowadays, or you have stupid ones like Midsummer and is overrated. You had the Candyman sequel, reboot, whatever it wants to be called, which I did review. Will be probably out next month. You have Hereditary, which is overrated as all heck. But then you have the Shudder films that are pretty decent, directed and written. Where you have either Bloodborne, which was horrible as well. I did a rant on that. That'll either be coming out soon or sometime next month. Or this month. But then you have movies like this where, like, I like the director's previous film, or one of them which was Z, which I liked a lot. I liked the elements of it. I don't think I didn't review it. I do want to review it though. I would say check that one out. Stillborn I didn't see of his. The director of this and those films, and I guess he must have wrote those too, but the director is Brandon Christensen. But it's about this young couple who are YouTube vloggers, and they go to different they go to like these different what are they called? Bed and breakfast places, and like they review like whether you should stay there or not. And at first, like, I didn't mind them. Like, they seemed like a decent couple, like, or seemed like nice people. Although the girlfriend, you can tell like she's more into the recording and getting videos out there. I want clicks and subscribers more, or he's like more into the relationship, more into her, more paying attention to her, and she's not really as much to him. But then they go to this one place, which is, I guess, called this person's called Superhost, and they rent out this one bed and room or breakfast place. And they meet the Superhost, Rebecca, and right off the bat, she's like overjoyed of seeing them and meeting them, and well, really, when they get locked, as soon as they arrive, they're already locked out. They put the wrong code in, I guess, because she changes it later on. She tells them that. But yeah, she pops up like right then and there, and she's like, "Hi," and then like she's like very outgoing, very bubbly, very happy-go-lucky type girl, and she reminded me like if Harley Quinn was like an actual person, like in real life. Because this girl, you can tell she's either mentally, not fully there. Like there's times she'll stare into space, or like she'll exaggerate her movements or her facial expression, or she'll like stare as if she's trying to think of something, but then not like she goes into like a daze, and like she'll stare or look off into space. Like, the girl that played Rebecca, I thought she did amazing. Like, she was the highlight of the movie. If anything, watch it for her performance. But you can tell, like, there's something wrong with her, as in the trailer. But I would say don't watch the trailer, because I would say just go into this blind. I mean, maybe it's a bit predictable where stuff goes, but not real. Like, there's a point in the third act where I kind of liked it, where it was because you find out this couple isn't really so great as they pretend to be on camera. Because you find out later on about this other woman that they were involved with, and then she ends up coming back later on twice. But I don't really want to give a lot away in this one, because I thought it was directed well. I thought the acting from the main actors were fine. Again, the girl played Rebecca, Gracie Gillian, or Gillam, Gracie Gillam. I think she's from Disney. Well, she used to be from Disney Channel. Did that terrible teen beach movie, which was a ripoff of High School Musical. Barbara Crampton is the character in this. It's edited well. I will say I did like some of the shots with the Rebecca character. I like some scenes where, again, she's just very oblivious almost to some stuff. Or the way she acts, she's almost like oblivious to the way she comes off in spots of people. Although, it got me thinking, she rents this place out to people, and I guess, I don't even want to give, but that part I wasn't, because if this is supposed to be a bed and breakfast place, I guess, but like, if she rents out to people, wouldn't the people's families eventually be like, what's going on here? I haven't heard back from them in a while, but I guess not supposed to think about that, maybe, or but I don't know. Like, again, I still enjoyed the film. I would say I gotta say it's probably one of my favorites of the year. Not of horror, but also just in terms of movies of this year coming out. Again, I like the cinematography. It looked good. It was shot well. The acting's fine. The girl who played Rebecca is amazing. She is a bit over the top in some spots, but the ending, where usually I always rant the most on, or don't give a flying heck about, because I don't like downbeat endings. This one, I gotta say, I didn't mind how it ended, and usually that's a problem for me, but here I didn't mind it. Although I was hoping it wouldn't go a certain way at the ending, but then I didn't mind the way it went, so yeah. But I would say give this one a watch if you're into psychological thrillers. It is a horror film, but it's psychological as well. And you start to not even like these. I'll say you start to not really care for the girlfriend anyway, and also even the boyfriend, because like he goes along with what she wants to do later on with Rebecca. So, yeah, you start to not really care for anybody. I almost cared for Rebecca, just terrorizing them, because but yeah, overall I enjoyed the film a lot, so I would say give it a watch. I recommend it to anybody that likes horror, psychological, or thriller films, indie films. It has a good looking budget on screen. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care, and peace and love.